I felt like I was gonna be doing this episode a few months ago, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna give it some time, and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna see the outcome. The outcome is this episode, so y'all already know, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready, because I've been ready for this. Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan, your Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, here helping you catch up on Battle Rap. Oh my goodness, it's been a heat wave out here in the East Coast part of the United States, Jersey. Now, before I get into the title of this episode, yes, gonna be talking about the Trenches Network. It was Easy to Block Captain channel, and then he changed it to the Trenches Network, and we're about to get into that. But you already know how this is. Shout out to all the battle rap platforms out there, especially DME Detroit. What up though? Fan was good. Shout out to, of course, Adept HNIC. Of course, all the mods out there. One of the best mods out there, IMP Black Yo. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You know what I mean? It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the whole thing, nothing but the thing. Pause if need be. IMP Black Yo. He is one of the funniest out there. Go check him out. Shout out Streets 2 times a legend. Shout out, it's your boy J Guard Hype. Yo, are you okay, man? Are you like rocking no shirts again? Come on, man. Put a shirt on. I know it's damn hot out in this month, but come on now. And you know, I don't I have my little spat back and forth with Champion. I'm now calling him from now on Champion, because there's a lot of stuff going on over there that's very confusing. And hopefully, they'll get it together. They get it together. Beloved hood out there and can't even get it together. But anyway, we at the Battle Rapport. We have the M's. And it go a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre mark men maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Be mindful to multitask, magnify Major Manning main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murderer manuscript. You get it all, one shot, one kill. What's the deal? Shout out Tony Yayo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. After handling all the niceties, there is something that I really want to talk about that I've been hoping that somebody would be talking about this. Of course, Adept HNIC and DME Detroit has pointed this out, a few times every now and again when they do, because their channels are not specifically just for talking about Easy to Block and the Trenches. They could talk about whatever they want. So occasionally, things like this that I'm going to be talking about comes across their desk. Pause if need be. I think we're in 2024. Anything that comes across our desk is Diddy all day, so I guess we got to take that out off the table from now. But there is something that I've been wanting to talk about. I feel that it is time that I need to talk about this. For a good amount of a year, the Trenches have been a gutter city involvement of Remy Ma and Chrome 23. I have, and others have suspected, but have been on the fence on few things, or have spoken things openly about things. But this has got to be something that needs to be said right now. Now, if you are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. I will not let you down. For the people out there that are not subscribed, please, if you like this content, it's a bad word nowadays. But if you like what you're seeing on this channel, of course, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the don't like if you don't like this. You know what I mean? You could show me some love in the comments, or you could kill me in the comments. Or I say, you know, you can kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. Either way. But to any newcomers, anybody coming through, this is about to be some serious, yet we're going to be, you know, having, you know, a little jokey joke stuff. You know what I mean? I had a very vague, but like right there in your face from a few months ago. There was a couple months ago. There was been a couple events that happened. One was Chrome 23, Miami Nights, and one was, of course, Unforgivable from the trenches. Right now, I said then, in my little, you know, predictions or whatever, because I ended up watching the battles, I didn't like what I saw. There was a couple that was pretty interesting, and I'm like, you know what, I'll wait for them to drop on YouTube and I'll speak about them, if I feel like it or not. There are a couple, there's one or two that were dropped that I will be talking about. One I did see, one I haven't, or I saw then but wanted to see it again. So my thoughts and my predictions for the Chrome 23 Miami Nights and for Trenches Unforgivable card, right? My predictions was for that 2-day event happening in Miami, probably in the same building or venue, if I'm correct or not. I vaguely remember whether or not if it was or not. But let me lower this fan. I know you're probably like, yo, what the hell, man? We can hear that fan from a mile away. It's hot out in this motherfucker, alright? Now, my predictions was, any of one of these that ends up having the greater night, having the greater battles and stuff like that, that one would end up being, how should I say, the better half of each event that happened, and that they would be the ones that would be putting on YouTube's, especially their channel. So basically my thoughts were the outcome of said events that happened, Chrome 23, Miami Nights, and the Trenches, you know, Unforgivable card. Now, yeah, both of them, to me, were lackluster. I felt that there could have been a lot more thought put into this, both events. But, like I said, whichever one was the better night, that was going to end up being the league that would then drop those battles on their league and stuff like that. You feel me? Even, even like, let's say, example, Chrome 23 had the better event that they would then put on their channel, Trenches Battles. Since they have been putting Trenches Battles on the Chrome 23 channel on YouTube, that the Trenches Network would only be putting up face-offs of the Trenches, Trenches tournaments, the face-offs, interviews, trailers. There's only one good battle on the Trenches Network. You know what battle that is? It's not even it's not even a Chrome 23 event battle. It's not even a Gutter City battle or a Trenches battle. It's a BOTZ battle, a bots battle between Disaster himself versus Easy to Block Captain, which it was debatable, blah, 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 blah. I got Disaster winning because of the simple fact that it was the angles that was used. Yes, you could count the third as, you know, fly-by nights, a mess-up, hubbub, whatever you want to call it. I have Diz, like, edging almost every single round. That is not no slade to Easy to Block Captain. I felt that his counter writing against Diz was not spot on enough. Plus, you know, some other things had perspired with the Gichigati battle that then ensued for the... There was a lot that was going on with that. You know what I mean? The Hitman Holla battle between Easy the Block Captain, the Gichigati versus Easy the Block Captain, and then the Disaster versus Easy the Block Captain. Like, there were things that were happening. There were angles that were being portrayed and exposed. There were things that were making it look like Easy the Block Captain was not on his A game. As much as he can try, these angles were going to hit in the building because of how things perspired after the pat poos. Shout out to DME Detroit. Now, I personally felt like, yo, you know, this is going to be one of those ones that it's going to split it right down the middle, and we might actually have, you know, trenches battles thrown on the Trenches Network. Not just tournament trenches, trenches tournaments, not just the the face-offs, the post, the afterwards, the interviews and trailers and a couple music videos here and there. Like, look, I don't want... Yes, we want that. That, you know, helps with whatever algorithms and stuff like that. But when it comes to you having a battle rap league, you having set events like having, you know, Av and Rosenberg Raw or whoever else that y'all got battling and so on and so forth, and you have it on your cards like Unforgettable, and you're going to be having your anniversary card, which is going to be August 10th. Look, I don't know what to say. I feel like this was one of those things that... Sure. All right, we good. This is one of those things where I'm like, you know what? Easy and the whole entire Gutter City / Trenches Battle League. That there has to be a tome dame, a give and take. And for this case, it, you know, the take is Remy Ma just putting it all battles of Gutter City / the Trenches Network are on Chrome 23. Look, let me put it like this, right? Because I wanted to make sure my own, because I am subscribed, weird enough, to Easy to Block Captain's The Trenches Network. Now, I was hoping that after this, that we would have some Trenches battles on the the Trenches Network YouTube page, right? So I'm going, right? Boom. I'm on the channel right now. This is the Trenches Network, which is Easy to Block Captain's channel, right? I'm here, right? I'm on videos. Yes, there is a Trenches Presents Unforgivable trailer, which is 2 months ago. 2+ months ago. After that was Easy to Block Captain, High Cinnamon, Hitman, Holla, Cassidy, ARP disc. Lackluster, my opinion. But that's all he got up here. He got Trenches tryouts. He got what else he got? Trenches tournament face-offs and like interviews and announcements and the bull perspective and all this other. You mean to tell me Easy to Block Captain does not control the Trenches Network, the battle rap league that he promotes out there like it's his? Don't get me wrong, it probably is his, but majority is being controlled by Remy Ma. I think, me personally, this all goes back to when Easy to Block Captain was on caffeine for the past 2-3 years, throwing all bootlegs up there of all events. We stream a day 2. That needs to be a drop. But anyway, We streaming day 2 too. Like, yo, because of that, Remy Ma, I mean, she literally wore a Gutter City's, what was it, the Algorithm Bull or one of Easy's hoodies or sweaters or shirts. She wore it. And one of those that he then bootlegged on Caffeine. And like I said, this was one of the things that even Remy Ma said, I forgot who it was, who interviewed her, then told her that he was doing this. And she said, all right, when I see him, I'm going to slap him. Now, it's been over a year, just about a year, since the Trenches Network has been up for Easy to Block Captain. Now, my whole thing is, she's probably taking her 20%, or probably 50%, or whatever. Like, I am your manager now. You did that bootleg shit. Whatever. You got away with it. Ha 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 ha. Whatever. I'm your manager now, and because of that, I'm gonna get a certain percentage. And that means if you want to make a league or whatever, because you're going to be on my league, but if you want to go ahead and make your league, guess what? I own major percentage of that league because you are my artist. I am managing you. So that means if anything that you are doing, I should be getting a cut of it. And guess what? If it's about battle rap, I have the connections. My name is Remy Ma. I have the connections. I know who to talk to get that league that you want up and running. Have a name, a logo, and all that. You can even flip your channel that you have now and put it to that. But note, I will be dropping the battles. I will be letting you know whether or not to do any of the face-offs on your channel or not. Because you are my artist. You did that bootlegging bullshit. I was wearing your fucking merch on that shit. And guess what happened? I ain't slap your ass. Some bullshit happened, but guess what? Now, I am your manager, Easy to Block Captain. And not only am I your manager, I'm going to be getting percentages and making sure if you want to have a league, guess what? I own most of the majority of that because you still have to pay me. I'm your manager. I tell you when to jump, you jump. Now, am I wrong or am I right? You could kill me in the comments or show me some love in the comments. Do you think that what I'm saying is exactly what's happening with Easy to Block Captain's Gutter City / the Trenches Network? Now, he has this new event that's going to be coming up in August 10th. Let me hit the community real quick. Easy to Block Captain's Gutter City Trenches, whatever. He's going to have his anniversary August 10th in Philly. Tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets now, because when I announce, you're going to go crazy. www.guttercity.com for the tickets. But then the battles are going to end up being dropped on where? Chrome 23. Because you don't really run that league. That league you are the face of. It's supposed to be the face of Chrome or whatever, but isn't a Chrome 23 league supposed to be run, the face of women and battle rap and so on and so forth? But it's just all confusing. Should have never said this was going to be only a girls' league or only a women's league. Should have been like, yo, it's going to be mixed. I'm going to adapt. I think she did say that she was going to adapt, but I think she was really, wanting to make it an all-women's league because women were not being fully represented properly or not getting paid properly. But we don't know if the women are getting paid fully as much as the men are getting paid, because you got top-tier men up there battling, and you have some lower to mid-tier women. Some top tier here or there. You do have C3. You do have E Heart. You know what I mean? You do have some that are out there. But me personally, I feel like this is one of those things where you have to make sure that if you're going to say this is going to be your league and that you're going to be representing it at a certain way, like, I don't know, having all women on your league, that you're going to be representing them in a proper way, that it's going to be nothing but women, and when you have men up there, it's going to be occasionally, it's going to be once in a blue moon, not almost every single event now. But this is not about Chrome 23, because I think Chrome 23, there are some good battles, but there are some battles. But Gutter City, the Trenches Network, I see all up and down the timeline. Hey, 2 weeks ago, battle out now, Aver versus Swamp. That's out now on Chrome 23. Swamp 2130. Of course, Ab versus Rosenberg Raw. The Trenches Unforgivable. The battle, one of the... It's on Chrome 23. Like I said, that is proof enough. You can go to the Trenches Network right now on YouTube. Look through the whole entire year that it's been up there as far as these battles and the trenches and all that stuff. What comes up? Nothing but Trenches tryouts. Nothing but Trenches face-off of tournaments. And, you know, the tournaments themselves and... interviews and trailers and announcements and anything but the actual battles that you're making. It's because of the simple fact Chrome 21 runs all of Chrome 23. Yeah, I said Chrome 21. Anyway, Chrome 23 runs, Remy Ma runs Chrome 23, which runs Gutter City, which is the Trenches Network. Yes, you might be right, Easy to Block Captain. You own Gutter City. But do you own the Trenches Network? You may own a portion, but not full. Because you are not allowed. You hear this, right, people? I hope y'all hear this around out here in the YouTube battle rap YouTube streets out here. That Easy to Block Captain does not own complete ownership of the Trenches Network battles or events. Because if he did, he would be able to put up here instead of, you know, upon his, instead of putting it upon his community tab or whatever, he could actually upload it and then throw it on his community tab saying, hey, I just dropped it right now on this channel, da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? But no, battle alert, Ab versus Rosenberg, tap in. Really? And he's not saying that it's on Chrome 23. He's literally putting the link of Chrome 23 YouTube page, which has the battle. Wait a minute, so what? Remy Ma, Chrome 23, they own the ownership of actual paid battles for the Trenches, not just Trenches tryouts, not just Trenches tournaments, not just announcements or any of that, but the actual battles, when they actually drop on YouTube, they are Chrome 23 battles. So why not just call them Chrome 23? Why not just get rid of the Trenches and just put up their Chrome 23? Not this, you know, the Trenches Unforgivable versus Rosenberg Raw. Because it's still coming out on Remy Ma's channel, which is Chrome 23. Look, I'm not here trying to attack Easy to Block Captain. This is me trying to let Easy to Block Captain know, hey, we, the fans of Battle Rap, are noticing that those battles that you have on your league is ending up on another league's channel. That other league's channel, which is your manager's league channel. Yes, you can sell the tickets via the www.guttercity.com, and yes, you could go ahead, you know, get the tickets and go watch. It's, you know, pay-per-view or whatever the hell that they're gonna have it or whatever. But when it drops on YouTube, it's on Chrome 23. Now, if you are full owner of the Trenches, why not have your actual, like, big major event cards, not just your tryouts or your tournaments or announcements of your big cards on your channel? Not just that, but the actual battles that you're promoting in those events. It's because Easy to Block Captain does not own does not have full ownership of the Trenches. He might be able to throw it up there, have a logo, and be able to flaunt it all through his channel and the whole online media, social, and all that stuff. But when the battles drop, he has to go to another channel, another league's channel, copy, paste, and share onto his community tab on his channel that his battles from his card, from his league, is on another league's channel, which is his manager's battle rap league, because it's not on his channel. But yet, you want announcements, you can go to his channel. As far as Gutter City, the trenches, what is going on here? I know what's going on. Remy Ma owns Easy to Block Captain's ass. Pause. All Diddy, all day. That's for y'all people, alright? There is no pause for that. It is all Diddy, all day for that. Because of the simple fact, what makes sense? That because of the fuckery that Easy to Block Captain was doing the past 3-4 years or whatever on caffeine, putting all those bootlegs out there of all leagues, even Chrome 23, even URL, like leagues that he be on, listen, when he finally got to be able to represent Chrome 23, he was under Remy Ma's management. And it was a wrap for there. She's like, allegedly, I ain't gonna put my hands on you. I said online I was this, that, and the other, but you know what? I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Matter of fact, who's your manager? My manager is da-da-da-da. He's not your manager anymore. Fire him now. Or fire her now. I'm your new manager now. And everything you do from now on, I get a percentage. You want to make a battle rap league because you've been wanting to do it for the past couple years or so? Well, guess what? When you come up with that league, you have to come to me and I make that happen. I know the people. I have my league. And it's going to, everything that you do is going to be under my control. This is my opinion. This is all allegedly. But what makes sense? That or haphazardly, Easy cannot drop those battles on his channel because the promotion, the money for those battles are from Remy Ma Chrome 23. Either way, they're all being thrown on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 channel. Y'all take a look now. Y'all could go ahead. Remy got her battles out there. She got Face Off. She got this, that, and the other. And she has Trenches battles. No, she don't have no Trenches tryouts. She don't have no Trenches face-offs and what was it? Trenches tryout face-offs or Trenches tournament face-offs. Like, she don't have none of that. You can have it on your channel. But the battles I have on my channel. This is my opinion. I could be totally wrong. But the evidence shows Av and Rosenberg Raw, which is on the Trenches card, Unforgivable, right? Unforgivable. Yeah, the Trenches Unforgivable, that is on Chrome 23. Look. What? Watch. Boom. What comes up? Chrome 23. And look. When I go under videos, look what comes up. Prestavia versus Shayna Ashley, which is a Chrome 23 card. A battle that happened on that card. And what was that? Right underneath it, it was the one that I just clicked on to get to this channel. Av versus Rosenberg Raw, which is from the Trenches. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that my assumption, my thoughts is actually backed up by the fucking evidence that's up there on Chrome 23's channel and on the Trenches Network channel? Hey, Caps. Why you think I don't follow you no more? Well, you know, I'm cordial with Chris Unbiased. That's what I think, bro. That's why I don't follow you no more. You want to be cordial with, you know, somebody with allegations and still got a court case going on and lied that he had a court case, showed fake documents, and then everybody knows that Chris Unbiased is a bunch of BS. We don't believe him, and for the people that do believe him, wait till everything drops. Then everything's gonna, it's not gonna age well. Let's put it like that. All Chris Unbiased supporters or Dr. Antaya supporters, will all be shown in time. And all this is not going to age well, like Drake songs. So, I personally feel that Easy the Block Captain needs to address this. I'm not saying he needs to say my name or anything. Say my name when no one else around. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't want him to say my fucking name. What I want him to explain or say, what the fuck is going on with your trenches shit? Your battles that you have on your league, the big battles, they're ending up on another channel. And you're promoting very small. Not saying, yo, go watch the Trenches battle. It's out right now on Chrome 23. He ain't blasting it out like that because he knows, like, yo, there's already something fishy going on right there. It's not fishy if you take into consideration the fuckery that Easy the Block Captain caused in the battle rap community in the past, like, 3-4 years or whatever when he was on Caffeine. Before Caffeine went down. You know what I mean? So I personally think he needs to address this. He needs to talk about this. And if he doesn't, guess what? He's hiding under a Remy Ma pillow. Hey, you know, hey, if I'm a bad guy, fuck it then. But I don't believe I'm a bad guy. I believe that I'm one of those people that recognize the fuckery bullshit for what it is and gonna fucking talk about it. If nobody else is going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. There has been a couple people that has been talking about it. Mainly DM me Detroit every once in a while. And Adept HNIC. But besides that, nobody else is really talking about it. Or specifically like this. I just put everything out there within this past half hour because of the simple fact this needed to be said. You cannot say that you run this league. You created this league. If another league, which is your manager's league, is putting the actual battles that you made, that you put together, unless he's not the one that's putting these battles together. Unless it's actually Remy Ma that's putting the battles together. Everything that she's doing with Chrome 23, she's doing with the Trenches. Easy is just a face. That's my thought, my opinion, allegedly. But I believe that Easy the Block Captain needs to talk about this. Motherfucker ain't got to say my name or nothing. He could just be like, yo, shit been going around about, yo, why I ain't throwing on these battles on my channel. Well, let me tell y'all why. There's a logical reason. There's a logical reason. We're all ears. We're all ears, Easy. We are all ears. Fuck is your excuse? Because that's what you're going to try to come up with, some type of excuse. Unless he actually says the truth. Now, when it comes to Easy the Block Captain talking about the truth, how many times has he come out with the truth? Pause. And we believed every word of it. ¿Qué? Ah, no te oigo. What? I can't hear you, what? Not one. You see what I mean now, right? How is anything going to be believed from Easy the Block Captain if nothing he said from years ago to now, there's any truth to it? The Tasha K thing is weird. Like, he was wanting to talk about his story, but he has to get the payday to talk about the story. Some gossip shit too. Some gossip chick. You know what? Whatever. I know for sure that audio of Easy the Block Captain talking to Tasha K was not AI generated. And because things went the way they did, it probably makes a lot of sense why things are the way they are now. Excuse me. Easy cannot drop any of the big name card battles from the trenches on his trenches network. Only smaller, like tryouts and tournaments and announcements for big name cards, but never any battles from those big name cards, because it's all being propped up and put together by Remy Ma / Chrome 23, because the battles end up on Chrome 23. Easy to block, Captain. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. You hear me, my G? Make it make sense to me. Or the battle rap community. If not, I will be unsubscribing from your channel. You got a week, my G. And today is Monday, June, Monday the 24th. 1 something in the morning. I gotta mark the calendar. But yeah. You got a week, my G, to explain this. You ain't gotta say my name. You ain't gotta be like, oh, some creep dude, whatever, wearing a mask or saying some bullshit about da-da-da-da. You ain't gotta say none of that. Explain why you cannot drop official battles from main big cards from your trenches cards that you have announcements to and all that on your channel. Why you cannot drop it on your channel, that it ends up on Chrome 23. Explain that. Is Remy Ma putting those cards together and you are just a front man, you're just a face to promote? If that is the truth, speak the truth. Or forever hold your peace. Anyway. But that's my thoughts, people. I really hope that there is going to be some type of make sense to me type of situation when it comes to Chrome 23 dropping battles from Trenches Network. I don't know. But that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Hopefully, in the next week, Easy to Block Captain will speak about this, or, one of y'all who follow me or who don't follow me, clip this, send this to Easy so that he can have his say on his opinion of what's going on there. Alright? Now, I'm just a fan. I ain't no league owner. I ain't no battle rapper. I'm just a guy that loves battle rap. I'm 40 plus. I've been into battle rap for a long time. I used to battle in my earlier years as a teenager into my early 20s. So I know that there is talent and potential in battle rap. But if fuckery like this is happening, I don't think I want any parts of the fuckery of that shit. You know what I mean? Because this is a melting pot hole of fucking bullshit that's only gonna breed more negativity and only gonna bring us lower in vibrations and all that shit when it comes to trying to do something for battle rap. Because it's supposed to be the purity of rap, of the purity of hip-hop. Hip-hop in its purest fucking form. And it's turning out to be some fuckery act script shit that we don't need. Alright? So if y'all know, just like I know, this is not what we need in battle rap. What we need in battle rap is our truth. Your truth, my truth, everybody's truth. Speak the fucking truth. Or don't say a motherfucking thing at all. And just walk your ass the fuck away off this shit, because we need truth out here. Alright? Not bullshit fuckery that's gonna perpetuate a bunch of more fuckery. Alright? That's my thoughts, my plans, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing my after party, after show on Instagram right after this. So if y'all watching this now, y'all want to see what other things that I got to say about this, or me probably repeating and regurgitating the same thing, but for people out there on Instagram, y'all can go ahead, check me out on Instagram at the Battle Rapport on everything. I'm everywhere on Instagram and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so y'all already know how this goes. Please don't drive drunk. Don't drive distracted, and please don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are a lot of people on the road, me being one of them. Please, please, please. It is highly dangerous driving with a cell phone in your hands. take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking night or morning, whatever time you're watching this or whatever. So please, stay safe. Stay blessed. HydroMan from the Battle Rapport out. Am I glitching? Hopefully I'm not.